So Wilhelm, you were before at our conferences here, and you today gave us an overview on sequencing and what's going on. So what would you like to emphasize today for us?
I think it's the fact that the DNA sequencing is now penetrating in all fields. It starts with genomics, molecular biology, clinics, forensics, food industry, analyzing whether the hamburgers we are eating are really veal or if there is some horses hidden in there. and even in vaccines analysis, I think the applications had been certainly 5 times more than anybody had ever dreamt about.
Yep.
And I think even in the future, it's clear that there's still something to be looked upon for the personal medicine, for the health of me and you.
Sure.
Hopefully it will come on time.
Right, but are you happy with the whole strategy of Europe or United States and how the whole field is developing?
Well, I think no matter what we do, the US is always like 1 or 2 steps ahead of us.
So we should wake up in Europe, right?
It's not on the ideas. I think the ideas are here, but jumping to use them, apply them, they are always. Sometimes it's sort of like almost to be smiled at, but sometimes it makes people a bit nervous, right?
You experienced researcher. Are we to expect some surprises? Because the field seems to go pretty well and confidently linear way, good way. But in science you always have surprise. Do you expect any kind of spectacular surprises maybe?
I think that what would be spectacular is to find out really the causes for at least some of the cancers, and maybe we are close to that. I mean, just recently there were, for instance, finding that autism in mice could have been, a certain type of autism in mice could have been therapied by changing the food, what they are eating, by their diets. And it's quite possible that, as I was also mentioning today, people take everything which is given for granted. But the most important is just to look at it again and see it perhaps from different point. And that's why in fact young researchers have big chance, because it's the famous joke by Einstein, when they ask him, what do you think about patents? And he said, well, me and my good colleagues, we know that something, we're all professors and educated, we know that something cannot be absolutely done. And then comes few uneducated idiots and do it. Look at whatever has been done and look at different, about the inexperienced, the patent stuff, looking into what was accomplished already by the older generation, so to say, and try to reanalyze it and look with new tools and with new ideas into it. And of course, I think Croatia has many young, nice people. So there should be many opportunities here.
We'll see you next conference there.
And we always come here to check how far they got, okay?
Good. Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks.